What is up, Watch fam? Happy Tuesday, and welcome to this week's episode of In the Metal. I'm Christian from Theo and Harris, and today we're going to be diving into 3 vintage watches from probably my favorite 3 vintage brands. Let's do it. Today we're focusing on the classics. One from Tudor, one from Rolex, and one from Omega. Let's start with the date day. It's a reference 94 510, and you'd be very hard-pressed to find a vintage watch that brings more value for the dollar. I mean, everything about it is high quality. Its case, the Oyster, is without a doubt one of the most iconic and praised cases of all time. Its rigid, very industrial, old-world engine-turned bezel is so rich in character and brings such texture. It even has its original Oyster bracelet, for God's sakes. This is a very good watch. Now the Omega. It's a Seamaster. It dates to 1954. It's powered by a freshly serviced 344 bumper movement. It features their iconic, widely beveled steel case. Its hands are broad Dauphine, but really what takes the cake here is that dial configuration. Breguet numerals are nearly impossible to find in these vintage Omega Seamasters, so when we are lucky enough to land them, you can bet your ass they make it into In the Metal. And now a classic 1601, the watch that literally got me into watches. A watch that is so perfectly simple and well executed. It doesn't have all too many variables going on. Its dial is clean, its hands are stick, and its case is by no means extravagant. But therein lies the beauty. It's perfectly well executed, simple elements. It's something that we really don't find all too often anymore. So it's no surprise that the Datejust has basically remained unchanged since 1945. So that's it, geeks. A little sneak peek at 3 of this week's 6 new additions into the Theo and Harris watch shop. So head on over and check them out.